safi ya Amacheni kanona Amacheni Mburambi kiredi ya Mlembe FM umoyo kwa waluya
wahira muri yose banore karibu ku Amacheni keruka saa 1 z'ukolobo mu Burambe yako makale kalemo ibunge ya kitaifa erere shetere hoboroboli wa Erastas Ethocon manya mwene soko muyao mukanda kwa IEBC na makamishi na sita tishilingi bilioni 16 ya NSSF tiakora serikali bolande ela kemera yabo basanga mu tishilingi zenezo hokora holterulo Amacheni no khochiriza kholomaloma nende bibuli khumanyande e grade eyo ya 10 nomba e secondary yekolo shena shenya khananga ni shenya khamonyerifu na Irina.
Benard Luseno
Karibu. Ibunge ya kitaifa nono ibiritse mira ya koka Erastas Ethocon manyamwene soko mukanda kwa IEBC mu Kenya mono halala nende mira kandi sita kama commissioner ka IEBC nende khoreba ekoti khwana bole khole khosababe nabo khoranga khole kasi lunyuma lokhulia shitsubo sababe nabo ne bakhale shitsubo bala batayari khoranga khwirejeshera tsekora tsindi titi halala nende tsekora tsumeka yoko kwa 2027 Jimmy Simeyo and the report yeneyo.
As members of that opinion say aye.
Babunge bamakobisia kamasina ke ba commissioner saba bacha kukharabana mumukanda kuburubose chichaha IEBC bukharabana ubombo bukurasyo chidaka kama komikataru sababu ni kulimo Erastas Ethocon ngawendebe ni bakambula kubukulira ne busiro bwenyaka kibulimo kyabwe kuba Kenya mukanda ubwo.
We will approve your nominations this afternoon, but Kenyans are watching and they are saying if you do not have the spine to conduct elections, start growing one now, because we have to have a fair, just, credible, verifiable election. I know for sure there are trust issues with IEBC. It is the high time these 7 commissioners now grew the trust so that Kenyans can believe in this institution, which is very important for the country.
Basangi mukamati ebunge khuma khwake kamaraka baselekile sababo ne khulimo muyumbe wa Ralieda Otiende Amolo ebatile ngubo bukhalaki bwabwe kwekhubisya kamasina kama commissioner abo bosi.
But we were satisfied that all the objections they had raised were sufficiently dealt with to our satisfaction. It is important also to note that in some cases we actually had to recall some of the nominees for further clarification when some of the members also raised issues which looked like they were not sufficiently addressed.
Omwemelesi bakali mu bunge yemerambo kemane chongwa abukulebise ebyo kuwiki kyabo babalenganya ngaburubusi basababo eina rebe sina khurusya obihingiriri birerwe bweni wekhulisia ba commissioner abo silulu barake kibulimo kyabwe.
Even any person in the judiciary who would imagine that they would come into the way of stopping us from having an IEBC, you would not be acting in the best interest of the Republic and the people of Kenya, Honorable Speaker. And therefore, may I also take this opportunity, Speaker, to plead with our judges and the judiciary, Honorable Speaker, to take judicial notice of the circumstances that we are in as a country.
Ba commissioner abo bakambirwe kukhora chikhala kibulimo kyabwe bulayi ne khubera mbuburubusi buhongo bwicha sebulisina utawe.
Speaker, mimi napenda kuombea Mungu, najua hino kazi na mitihani mingi sana, lakini naombea Mungu inshallah wakati ambapo utafika wa kuanza kufanya kazi zao wao wanaweza kulindwa na Mwenyezi Mungu na wasimame na haki na usawa.
That once they approve, and I pray that this other process is going to be shortened, they will carry the flag of this country high, they will project our image, they will continue to protect Kenya as a very important premier republic, and ultimately give us a credible election in 2027.
James Mirwa Mam County Yebwoman.
Neliyohoba liyohoberizande basakholo baretaya bachira banga khunyola tsesendi tsiabo khobesebo byenyeshe yirene liyohoba likiri khali balala khobasakholo benaba khoranga khokhotsa ne bache khunyola tsesendi tsienetso waziri tsesendi mo Kenya mono John Badi abolinde balinde mopango koholande basakholo benaba baranga khunyola tshilingi tsiabo hase wa masitsa kabiri mwandichero Amacheni Silvana Ngoli nende report yeneyo.
Gwakaba umwema gwa basakuru baritaya kuvura ko heba amabesa gabo gizimbuzi valava ruha karinu kukuza. Waziri wa mabesa John Mbadi avugilandi kuhana mabesa gizimbuze ga kuvugura orohono nitare eserekari da kuvika ho imipango jukuvatunga. Da kumorumera mbunge i Senate.
Address us why there has been delay in processing pension funds for police officers and retired TSC officers.
Yes, it has come to our knowledge that there is a delay in processing of pension entitlements to various civil servants under this public service superannuation scheme. And this has been occasioned by lack of policy guidelines, which we have processed, and we are almost concluding. The moment that is done, then the pensions will be processed more or less like 2 weeks.
Kuronekana na Mbadi inyingi nu eserikari dayo zibilion 16,900 na Wakenya varitaya inadi nyiri zandi vatunga kare ya mabesa zibilion 17,400. Mbadi avora inguva ya kutunga abasakuru irava ya hambiri.
Between 30th of April and 21st of May, we paid a total of 17.4 billion to the pensioners. And now we have a balance to pay of only 16.9. So compared to last year, when we carried over 23, up to date, and the year is not yet over, we have 16.9 billion to pay. And I think we are going to do much better than last year.
Karindio, Mbadi varandi shimbi ya mabesa zibilion 16 ziatu mikirovu daman na havo orandi varavugulwa orogendo.
In terms of managing the pension investment, and they have the recruits, custodians and fund managers to do that and advise them on how to invest, where to invest. So if there are mistakes that they committed in terms of investment, then there is a process that would deal with that.
Hambetane serikali komeda amabesa gizimbuze kuvehoni rihenda moyo amebesa yaga garavra kuva govo koni kwa vasakuru dhava yaga gavo urua numtunyirizi vitabu vya mangondo ge serikali Nancy Gathungu. Nendi potera emesa yetu ya mageni Yinsini Sylvia Nangoli.
Basomi bya grade eyo ya 9 ni batereranga khorobola tesokoloti ya senior secondary tabalati ya mwaka kuitsanga mu grade eyo ya 10 borobulu bweno wala nende masomo kwa kumwana akholanga halala nende buyango bonyola khanga mosokolo yeneyo muhandikiro Amacheni Olivia Musabwa akhwatha report yeneyo mu bwitsuli.
Omuhiga guza abasomi be grade ya 9 benekana ababeni birunganga ni grade 10 muziskuru zya senior enyima wokokora irigera ya Kenya Junior School Education Assessment mkika chenere kende abasomi abaduka 60% basobirwanga kwirunga niziskuru zihananga amasomo ga STEM nebere mu science e technology hararani sabu 15% nibasobirwanga kwirunga namakuba gimikino dhidi 35% nibirunganga na masomo gande. Daktari William Sugut ni director wa Bugeri wizi skuru zi secondary muizara the Bugeri.
Schools are categorized according to pathways, so that therefore we have triple pathway schools and double pathway schools. The combinations will be a school can offer same social sciences and arts and sports, or can offer same will be mandatory for all schools because we want to farm up Tibet because that is where the country is moving to and that's where the world is moving to. Or you can combine same and social science.
Ikiziza kuhenza ku ni basomi beneda bandi babene banoranga obwira ngo muzi skuru za senior izi basomi bamana babene bakotobora na kandi korondekana n'amasomo gabamana babene bakotobora lili kandi nibaziza kuhenza kuzimbega zimsomi aturamu kororande buri omsomi anoranga ihaki zo kuziriliza amasomo korondekana niliye naririe.
We will consider 6 learners per gender in each STEM track per sub-county who will be placed in boarding schools of their choice. That therefore means 6 times 2 times 3, that gives us 36. And so if there are 36, that is 36 children per sub-county times 398, but of course including the refugee as another sub-county. Then the top 3 learners again per gender in each social science track, so there are 2. To be able to take care of that, and likewise to arts and sports.
Abasomi baza babene badakanga ubwida ngo muziskuru ze batobora na babene bakabirwanga ubwida ngo muziskuru zindi korondekana niri tobora lyabo muziskuru ze senior abasomi be grade 10 kudoka 12 na babene basomanga amasomo 7 eri amasomo ganne nigabede urusungu uruswahili na masomo gande eri amasomo gabaganiga zezanga kotoborwa korondekana niso musomi daga tobora eri etaryange no Olivia Musabwa.
Asante Olivia Mosawa kwa ripoti ya Horlamo County eyo ya Vihiga. Vana bodaboda Horlamo County ya Kakamega barurite tsengana kanitsi yabo kulonda hanende bukholi bwekasi wa governor county ya Kakamega Mwami Fernandez Baraza. Kefa Juma nyoli wangu Horlamo nabo iripoti ya NJ.
Nyaraka tauni ijisa kopara nyaraka tauni amatoka kabla mwa lakini no yangesa ino buli abundu osina amatoka tauni ino yabi ya yosi eshiri mashirimuo mimi Baraza bado nampenda Mungu mkono ako sawa
itene mecho badala bakhala baboda boda ibaru sinje tsinkanga ntsiapwe bukhala bani bagabana wa Kakamega Fernandez Baraza nibe burende George Manyasa betumye emirimo chitie
nende ngobulei wakabande senator kama kalwale lokuranga bawerende senator wakabiriki leo lakini mbando wanosi nembimo pota ikholange kasi nje abantu bano barumishiranga pota sana kata campaign sawa abantu bano barumishiranga pota sana kulogo mobilize na abantu bano bose libeze cheka Kakamega pota na abanje bamaganiseke 10,000 lakini no tima nengo vile Barasa niye kava na okuranga okukoda ho mundu wepikipiki okumwandika muofisi ye awena mwezi nje liu wanomba mwezi nje amasikira ni governor wenderanga pota lakini waandika pota muofisi ye noyenga abantu kama leo abantu kama Kalwale leto kuna kambe baziwa campaign nayo kuchacha liku yani paka miasi west economy yena lakini budaho nibaka semu office chibeza ko kuko mundu pota ambotiwe yenje ambotiwe kale kasi mashinani eshiro kwa ndakatala lakini kama na Baraza niyo bara
bametempo
chimundu kama senator unende ushawishi onye nokubuko nako ikira pota bana kandi babiri mu abantu basoma abantu basoma bako da form 4 lakini banende certificate yao babi lakini shonye nokumanya lakini wiza yomba rumishira za campaign yo kuiro kana no bada katsuru kunenda abantu yinokole kate kasi yobusikari kunenda abantu yinokole kasi yo kuremula kunenda abantu yinokole kasi mashinani abantu benabo bampota nikira mundu wakaje watya wanda da ko reje kupikipiki nalia ko onenda kama wano pota bosi basoma tamukule kwa bana pota bana maro bina campaign ze mbaida kukazi
kata karo bana no khufo bavola kano
kaba na wefishike nyara kepishin jeshi arumishiranga paskari babe kulokotira abantu boda sai nare kepisha abundu alia mu boda umwala nyola mwekura kira natira boda kata uri mashinani ulia yetsa mtaunu khaba undi sukari ye ibamutira yetsa mtaunu kula imbolea kalishina ingotara kumakonye bamutire benya self tsibiri kono wakati mundu boda ini self tsibiri subuhi ala ini yena na nekura liye wetso kusabe kura mukamba ne mu wetso kwenyota abe nena kukoba abundu arekepisha abundu alia abori na sukari bebe ababire bana boda abo ne baba khonyanga mbele mugwefu mtaunu mun ndilonda ko kaba na kutotsinjira shari kwata nenda achenna soda etauni ino bulobra na matoka makai bulobra na matoka nakachene mbola abranga ni kali mubyo abantu bayere mbere babesho mubere kitanga kumanye tauni ino yakaleereta oparanyara ke tauni ijisa oparanyara ke tauni amatoka kabla mota lakini no yangesa ino buli abundu osina matoka tauni ino yabi yosi eshiri mashirimuo katazibiki kuchenda muze kwa neema
okula mu county ya Kakamega nesie kefa Juma owoti
uburanga onyola Amacheni olwakaruliraho halala nendo kumanya kosi kabulwa n'abasho banonyola obuyangu bwo kuyimya maoni koko hawena yao ulondere kumutandao kunyola kangashinga Mlembe FM ku Facebook nende YouTube. Benard Luseno.
Serikali ibonedza khokula toili lako ho yabo batetsanga khonyola khane basanga mu bubi botsekhiringitsi billion 16 tesendi yetso tsia NSSF mwandikiro Amacheni Horlamo County Nairobi Vincent Afande nandi report yeneyo.
Whenever a report is done the way the Auditor General has done, we are going to take it up, and I'm sure all the systems are on it and to ensure that public funds are not lost.
Eyoni taarifa hula hu serikali hulondo hanende ripoti yo msimamizi wa budget ya serikali mbu shilingi bilioni 6 ohurula mu NSSF yamalo huibwa.
And we have put elaborate systems enhancing and supporting auditors.
Koske inabolambu serikali ibukule taarifa yo itehulondo ripoti yo hulondo hanende vyombo vya sheria.
All this information before losses are realized, the internal auditors will have refilled. You will be seeing less issues around wastage and also loss of funds.
Koske amtete Rais William Ruto nabolambu zinomfisa ade habatawe ila tu ni vyombo vya habari ebimnyasiri angalira Ruto.
In every newspaper, every media house, they always say painted the president to be corrupt. The corrupt leader is a corrupt government. There is corruption. And we ask ourselves, where is this corruption? We want to change.
Nienya makatibu abo mbabe macho kabisa kulondokana mahofisadi kubera ubununuzi bwa serikali buchakanga okurula wizara tyabwe na report ofisadi ninyo lehana basi nibo balakinga ilawa ameyo.
I want us to really refocus again. Let us take the lead, eliminating corruption completely.
Nyambu makatibu akoka yakishembu ahadi tio siteru yala kabaka uchaguzi wa mwaka wa 2022 bwe hore hanga ni kulimo mfumo kwa sha.
Taking stock of what we've done, how far we are, all the promises that were made by the president that were reduced to the 5 pillars are executed and completed in time.
Na name tambo taasisi tio serikali tilimbiseranga hasara basi na kupaswa halala ili kuhakikisha mbu serikali inyola faida.
Cabinet memoranda are being prepared. I think make sure that we prepare institutions that have been listed either to be dissolved, either to be merged, because we don't need to have institutions that consumes money and yet there is no serious return out of it.
Le report Amacheni Radio FA ohurula mu county ya Nairobi nesie Vincent Afande.
Iripoti ya Vincent Afande indoka za hoshaka mosha Amacheni kero kuhuranga shaka shukuranga tsedaka 16 tikwetanga mo saa moja tsikholokolobo.